Okay, welcome to this third and final lesson on how to complete the detailed drawing of the adjustable holder. You'll notice between last lesson and this one I've added my two holes here. I've also added the axis lines or the crosshair axis lines in top view and in front view and also in side view. So the last thing we need to do to this drawing is to finish off the dimensioning for the top view and then to publish it in the correct format. So let's do that. Let's have a look at the solution sheet that we worked from and let's see what dimensions are still missing. So it looks like we had the 70, the 60, the 30, 35. Looks like we've just got dimensions that relate to the positions of these holes here. Also that 24 across there. So 24 and 12, radius 5 and 12 distance there, which you also notice happens to do 12 to the edge as well. So if we take that into consideration, we can say that this hole here, it says it's R5, which means radius 5. I'll show you how to do radial and diametric dimensions just so you can see the difference. Okay, so let's go back to our drawing somewhere here. Here it is here. I'm going to zoom in, and we've already got this 12 millimeters. I think it was a 24 from there to there. So let's use the annotate. Let's go to dimension. Click one line, hold down Control, click the other line. Remember to move it to the center. You'll notice here that I'm trying to line up the dimension lines so they're not sort of staggered, so they're all in one line if they can be. We would assume then that that is also 24. And the other distance was from the center of the circle back to this edge here. So I'm going to go that face or that edge and hold down Control. And I should be able to select this center line here, which I can, and then move the cursor away, line it up with the other one, put it in the center. Happy days. So we've got 24, 12. Now we need to get the position of this center of this circle in relationship to the outside there. So I'm going to go from that axis, hold down Control, and I'm going to pull this also out here as well. And now I'm confident that that is securely or successfully dimensioned. If the hole on the other side is a mirror of it, then we know that these dimensions can also be replicated over here, so there's no sense in dimensioning something twice. Let's go back and have a look at the solution sheet, which is on the next slide. Let's have a look. Well, yeah, that's okay. That 24. Did I do that? Not too sure whether I did or not. Let's have a look. I did, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was going to show you, the diameter and the radial. Okay, let's do that. So back to here. Okay, so to put a diametric dimension in, you come to the circle that you wish to dimension, click once on its edge. While it's still held there, click again on its edge. Oops, should work. No, it's being nasty, Tim. To do it a bit quicker than that. Okay, let's try that again. Click once, twice. There we go. Do a bit faster. So you've got to click quickly on the same spot of the circle. Drag the cursor away, and you can see we've got our center mouse button to finish, and there's our diameter of 10. So, in my opinion, if a circle is a complete circle which creates a hole, I generally always use the diameter symbol. If it's part of a circle, an arc or a round, I'll use the round or radius dimension tool here. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that one that I accidentally put in there before. So I'm just going to delete that, right click, delete. And I'm not overly impressed with these arrowheads here on this small 10mm diameter hole. So what I might do is select the dimension by making it go red, right click and hold it down for a sec, and I'm going to choose flip arrows. And when you click on flip arrows, it scrolls through a number of different options for displaying the arrowhead at the end of this lead line here. That, in my opinion, looks a lot neater than the arrowheads bunched up between. If I go right click and flip arrow again, the next one it scrolls through, you can see it puts the arrows on the outside, which I don't particularly like. Flip arrows again, back to the beginning, right click, flip arrows again. I like this technique here. So diameter of 10. Okay, so I think our drawing is complete. Pretty confident that is. And I'm looking there, yes, small dimensions are closest to the outline, larger dimensions are further away. Like all the dimensions that are required. We've been lucky that we don't have to put any dimensions on this view. The last thing to do is to save it, and then we need to publish this. Now, to publish it, there's two ways. I'll show you the most correct way, I suppose you might say. Come up to the File tab, come down to Save As, and just hover on it for a sec. Don't click on it straight away. When you hover on it, you've got a couple of options here. Quick Export, which kind of gives you like a preview view of what this PDF document would look like. Or if you go to Export, it'll actually ask you to where to save it and so on. So I'll just show you the two options. Quick Export, click on that one. And what will happen, it will make this document into a PDF, and then it will open up whatever your default PDF reader is on your laptop. Now you may have to download Adobe Acrobat Reader from self-service to get this viewer. So it's probably not a bad idea to do that as soon as you can. So when it opens up or publishes its PDF, you can see here that all the hidden detail lines are now correctly represented. It's tidied everything up, obviously with the blue background going, it's made things look a lot neater. I'm looking around for anything that's an error or anything that I would change. Probably not. So from there, I would then save this, because I've opened it in Acrobat, I'd save this then as a JPEG, so I can then put that into my PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint doesn't like PDFs, and I wouldn't do a print screen, because as soon as you do a print screen or a screen capture, you lose resolution. So if you've got it Acrobat installed, you can then go File I should say, Save As, Image, change it to either a JPEG or a PNG, tell it where you want it to go to, of course, and in this case I want it to go to the same folder that, where are we? Same folder that everything else is in, so 10 graphics, industrial design, glasswork, 2017 adjustable holder, and I'm going to give it a name. It is, of course, the detail drawing. Because it's a JPEG, we don't have to worry about naming conventions. And click on Save. And then if we were to go look at that in Finder, let's go back to there again. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. Industrial design, classwork, 17 adjustable holder. There's the drawing. Let's open that up in preview, and obviously make it a bit bigger. And you can see, because we didn't do a screen capture, because we actually saved it as a JPEG, we've got nice clarity, really clean, crisp lines that we can then put into our PowerPoint presentation. In fact, that looks better than the PDF viewer, which is pretty good. Okay, so you then put that into your PowerPoint as proof that you've completed that. And then the last thing to do is, after you've rendered this adjustable holder, would then to be put a rendered image, perhaps up here in the top right corner. Okay, so over to you guys now to make yours look as good.